welcome back. Light and Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. How are you doing? How's it going? Happy Taco Tuesday. Taco, as in we're going to see who is talking about you. I'm going to start off with the Sacred Symbols Oracle here to figure out the energy of the connection with you and the person who is talking about you. Then I'm going to do a spread of what they're saying, okay? I'm going to figure out what they're saying about you, who they're talking to maybe. And then I'm going to get this person's energy, any challenges that they're facing in this dynamic, how they're perceiving you, and any possible upcoming actions that you need to be aware of. We'll see how it goes. We're just going to kind of wing it. But I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it hits home for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for being here. Okay, Spirit, tell me about the dynamic between my darling and the person who is talking about them this week. What is going on with this connection? What is the energy right now between my darling and who is speaking about them? Give me a card or two. Ooh, jealousy. We love it. We love a hater, don't we? Someone drinking the haterade. I don't know if it's you or this person, but someone feels jealous. It could be jealous of you, or you could be jealous of this person, or it could just be like someone feels like they don't have access to you, or they're jealous of the attention that you get, vice versa. It's 11:33 on the clock. Growth. So that's number 23 and then number 15 for growth. Friendship. Number 17, I believe. Yeah, 17. Friendship. Okay, there's a few things coming up here. Okay, we got guides, number 7. Boundaries, number 26. Shadow, number 43. And divinity, number 20. This one's popping up with it is this divine masculine and trust on the bottom. So this could be a divine masculine energy that you're dealing with, or you might be in a very divine masculine energy right now. Just, I'm getting the boundaries here. So I feel like right now this dynamic is really trying to, the energy behind it is working on trust issues, okay? Working on trust issues, specifically in regards to jealousy and friendship, okay? It's almost like, I feel like this has been a learning curve for possibly you to learn how to set boundaries and not feel like you're the bad guy, okay? With that boundaries and shadow work right next to each other, it's like learning how to honor yourself with divinity into setting boundaries with people. Maybe this is someone that, you're just like, I don't really understand. It feels like I'm always there for this person. It feels like I'm always there to help them. I always try to lend a hand. I try to give them, insight in a way that's going to help benefit them and their growth, right? But then it's almost like I overextend myself, and then in return, right? Because I overextend myself and I feel like, look, I'm giving you so much of myself, I'm then jealous when this person doesn't give me back exactly what I'm giving them. And it's almost like having boundaries with yourself and with this person, and spiritually to figure out, is it really generous to be giving so much of myself to someone who didn't ask for it, maybe, right? And with the expectation that you are now going to, you now have to appreciate me and give back to me the same way. There's something here about learning to decipher the two. And it's like your heart and your willingness to give is a beautiful thing, right? The shadow part of it is that you then feel like, you then feel jealous if people don't give back the same way, right? You should definitely want reciprocity for sure. I think that's a healthy thing, but it's like when you expect others, you expect to sort of like prepay in generosity and kindness with the expectation of this person having to give back to you, having to value you. And it's like, you don't get to choose who values you. You know, you don't get to choose who values your generosity. You just get to choose who you allow yourself to give this amount of your goodness to. You shouldn't give this amount of goodness to someone who doesn't value it. Don't cast your pearls before swine type energy. So I feel like this is the energy right now, is learning how to set boundaries, learning how not to overgive, how not to expect, like, have expectations. There's a difference between being disappointed if there's been an expectation set and agreed upon, and then that's not met. That's normal, right? But if it's sort of like, I'm overgiving to prove my worth and value, and then I'm upset with this person who doesn't value me the way that I think that they should. It's like, you have to recognize that overgiving is you not valuing yourself, right? Maybe this is vice versa. It's kind of general, but I feel like there is a connection here, okay? It's a growing connection. It's a growth connection. It's meant for you to learn how to value yourself. Okay, let's see what this person, almost knocked my smudge right off the table. Man, okay. You're like, get that energy out of here. I don't like it. Okay. Death in the Stars, Scorpio and Aquarius energy here. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, the Hierophant under there on the split. Yeah, this is like coming to acceptance, okay? Acceptance of things not going the way that maybe you think that they should, right? It's almost like we've fantasized what sort of connection this is going to be with the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, and the Hierophant. And this is like practicing how to actually be more decisive about what actually makes you happy, not just like fantasy, but actually aligning tangibly with people and energy that is in the best interest for your future, not just hoping that things will transform into being in the best interest for your future, okay? Under that star is the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is like a heavy healing process right here, okay? Heavy healing. This has been super disappointing. I completely see that and recognize that. But this process of releasing this burden is now letting you let go of all of this confusing energy, this emotional confusion. You're letting it go and you're becoming empowered. You're recognizing, wow, maybe what I thought was unconditional love was actually me sort of binding myself or binding this person to me under the guise of love. Real love doesn't force. Real love doesn't force, right? Okay, let's see what this person is saying. Sorry. Sometimes I get these downloads in the middle of the shuffling process. What is this person saying about my darling spirit? The Emperor neutral. I'm getting a couple messages for that. Neutral with the Devil. This person feels like you're trying to be controlling. Okay? They feel like you really want to claim them as yours. Okay? And this is something that they're very resistant to because they feel like you're trying to pull them out of their power and their empowerment. So maybe they're talking about you being kind of controlling. Okay, I'm going to just say what they're saying. I'm not saying I agree with it. We're going to get the deeper meaning. This might be triggering. We'll see. We'll see. I'm here for real, raw readings. It's harsh truths and growth that we all have to learn. I have for sure. Okay, I'm right here with you. Let's get it. Okay. What are they saying? Seven of Swords, yeah. Nine of Wands, Two of Swords. Strength. The Fool is on bottom. Okay. The Sun, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups. This person thinks that, again, there's this feeling like, it's almost like love bombing, right? They feel like the dedication that you show is trying to gain control, right? Being hyper masculine, okay? This person feels like they have to have boundaries with you, okay? They feel like even when they set boundaries with you, it almost feels like you're trying to work around the boundaries in some way. You're trying to find a way through, right? You're trying to find a leak in the inner tube, right? You're trying to find a way through. And this person's like, I don't really know what to do. Because this person does have like it does feel like they have a desire for you. They have a weakness for you. And that's why they feel like they have to be super strong. Okay. That's why they stand in indecision. It's like, I wish that things could just be kind of lighthearted and carefree with the Fool and the Sun. I wish things could be lighthearted and carefree. I wish that I could trust their emotional, outpouring to me, but I kind of am just worried that, like, once this person realizes that I am who I am, that I'm just going to disappoint them. Like, I can't live up to their expectations that this person is trying to force me into a shoe that I don't fit in. Okay? That's what this person is they're talking about. Their energy is kind of in. Yeah. I'm not saying it's true. This is just their perception, okay? I'm going to get. Yeah, could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. Don't have to be, though. Okay, let's see how this person, what their energy is towards you, okay? Okay, what is this person's energy towards my darling right now? The Devil. Capricorn energy. Eight of Swords. It's like they feel like... It's a couple things, okay? Because this is the card for their energy. So I feel like they feel unhealthily tied to you. They feel like it's a toxic connection. They feel like they are not, like it's not a safe connection, okay? They don't feel safe. On the other hand, they might feel like you are very obsessive, okay? Oh, man, I don't really like having to give these readings, so I'm sorry. I'm going to try to be gentle. I'm not trying to be confrontational. I'm just sharing this person's perspective. It doesn't mean that they're true. It doesn't mean that it's right. This is just this person's perspective. If things trigger you or you get mad, maybe reflect on why that's so upsetting for you. Because if this person's wrong and they just have you wrong, then it's just not your person and you gotta let them go, right? If this is super triggering for you, I understand, but that also shows me that maybe there's something here that you gotta look at deep with your shadow. Okay, you gotta set more boundaries with yourself in this connection. Okay, what else here, Spirit? Six of Swords. What's the Six of Swords? Oh, we got another one that flipped out there. Knight of Wands, Strength. Another Leo card. We got Strength out here, matching right underneath this Strength card. Wow. Okay. This person is stuck in their head because it's like, wow, and then there's the Five of Cups and the Sun. And the Five of Pentacles. This person feels stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? This perception that they have could be built on their own traumas, on their own fear of lack and stuff. It definitely could be. I'm not saying that it isn't, but it's still just like this person feels like you could be free to go do whatever you want. You could be free to be happy. You could be free from this person, but you're choosing not to be. Like you're choosing to stay in the storm, right? And it's almost like they almost feel like it's a guilting. It's like a guilt trip thing, okay? And this person's like, I'm sorry, but like your feelings are your responsibility. This is really hard. Your feelings are your responsibility. I'm not obligated to live up to any expectation that you have, okay? So this person's energy is like, I get that you want me to fill this role, but I don't have to. And like you have to come to a point where you either choose, okay, I'm going to obsess over this, or I'm going to let this go and go be happy, right? It's not my job to show up and save the day. It's really not, okay? This is such a harsh message. I don't know who this is. I don't know. It feels like this person has little to no compassion or understanding. Maybe they've set boundary after boundary here. You know, maybe they've set boundaries and you are pushing the issue. And so this person's just kind of fed up, like, stop. Stop pushing the issue. let me do what I need to do. It's not my responsibility to do what you want me to do. Okay? It's like the only reason you're not happy is because you're not letting yourself be happy. Okay? This person thinks that there needs to be healing, either with themselves or you or both. Okay? Goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah. It's not my job to set you free with the Eight of Swords. Like, if you want to be set free, you got to do it yourself with the world. Oh man, this message is hard. Okay. All right. Spirit. Okay, how are they perceiving darling right now? I want you to know that there's no shame, no judgment from me in this reading if you feel like this could be true. Okay? I feel like a lot of times spiritual awakenings and getting into tarot, it's fueled from these, kind of toxic connections where we pour ourselves out into desiring the reciprocity of others, and when we don't get that, we turn to tarot to give us any sort of glimpse of hope. It almost feels like this could be limerence, right? Or obsessive, what is that term, Spirit? Obsessive love disorder or something. Like, go look up these things, because it almost feels like you've staked claim to this person, but this person has not ever really shown up and been part of that truly. They've not shown up in the same reciprocal energy, and so the stake that you've placed on this person is just with your own ideas. This should be helpful for you, because this could be a step for you releasing this and actually having a chance at freedom. Okay? Freedom from this. Freedom from feeling like you're bound spiritually to this. Like, what if there's an option where you actually get to release and find something better, right? Where you're not mentally bogged down by whether or not this person is in your life or not. Okay, there's something here. Let's see how this person is perceiving you. How is this person perceiving, darling? Seven of Pentacles, waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Waiting for them to show up, waiting for them to invest, not moving forward in your own life, and then just sort of like, again, it's like, I'm not happy with this, why aren't you making this better for me? And this person's like, because you're watering the wrong soil, right? You're watering the wrong soil. Okay. The High Priestess, again, waiting. There seems to be this like over spiritualizing this connection, okay? And I want to warn you about that. Every connection that you have is a spiritual connection in some way, shape, or form. If the only stability that you have and the only hope that you have with a connection is based on hyper spiritualizing it, then you're too far in left field. You got to get back to being here now, being a person worthy of happiness and contentment and peace, right? It's almost like we're losing ourselves to a spiritual idea with this person, okay? This person is kind of seeing that, like, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Maybe manifesting, trying to manifest more stability here, but again, this person's like, you're watering the wrong seeds. Empress and the Hierophant and the Fool and a Knot and the World, all these major arcanas, and the Moon underneath. It's like you're waiting to feel empowered until this person shows up. This person just feels like you're not standing fully in your power, right? You could be, but you've tied up your worth and your stability and your belief system into an idea of this person, right? A fantasy of this person with the Fool, a Knot, World, and the Moon. It's like you're scared to close out the cycle. This person feels like you're scared to close it out. You're scared to move forward. Okay, this is a never-ending cycle, and this a Knot card comes after the World, which would kickstart the World into the Fool energy. Okay, this is like things need to be done, and like you've got to face your fears here. Like this person's like you've got to face your fears. Okay, because you deserve to be happy. Okay, you deserve to be happy, and you have to realize the truth of that. Where's your happiness being sourced, right? Where's your happiness being sourced? Because if it's in another person, that's not stable. Okay. It's not stable. Okay. Is there any action this person... Other deck. Okay. Is there anything coming up that you need, darling, to be aware of as far as this person and actions that they might take, or any circumstances coming up? I feel like I'm stumbling and stuttering a lot. It's because this is a really difficult message to deliver, so I apologize. Yeah. Okay. Anything coming up that darling should be aware of with this person? The Star. Aquarius energy. I'm going to get some more cards here first. Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Got a lot of twos out here, so you might be saying 222 a lot. Eight of Cups at the bottom, Three of Cups, the Hierophant, the Hermit, Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, the Sun, yeah. Okay. It feels like there's a very vulnerable time coming up that is going to be important for your healing, okay? And I don't think it's in the way... I know that people would kind of view this as wish fulfilled or reunion, but in this sense, with the Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, I'm not getting reunion, okay? I'm getting a releasal, right? Releasing something that was so hard, okay? I feel like every time I talk about this lately, I get the urge to talk about this, but the Star comes after the Tower. If you are familiar with tarot, then you are aware of the Tower. If you're not, the Tower is a sudden, unexpected, drastic change. It's the image of a tower being struck by lightning and crumbling and people falling out of the building. It's hardship, right? It's a change that was needed because it was a faulty foundation, but no one likes it. No one really likes it in the process. It's terrifying, it's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. So there is a releasal, feeling vulnerable, feeling exposed, but seeing in the night, in the darkness, right? Dark night of the soul, the stars coming out at night. Through this darkness, you accepting, I have to move forward. I have to accept that there's better available to me, okay? So this person, I don't feel like they're coming around. I don't feel like they're going to nurture anything. I'm just going to be honest with you. I feel like this person needs you to release them. You need to release this person, okay? Follow your intuition here, okay? It's just a tarot reading. But Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, it's like you're feeling imbalanced here because you're not willing to see the truth of the matter. This person, their eyes are covered with, a blindfold. They're not willing to see the truth here. And the truth here is that they think it's either this way or that way, right? They're not wanting to make the decision that's actually right for them, but there's actually another option here that is like releasing and having peace and being willing to move forward if necessary, and not tying your emotional stability and balance, to what this person does. Okay. It's uncomfortable. This is not easy. You're probably really going through it. And I want to tell you that I'm here for you and I understand. And I've been here. And there's no judgment, okay? You can release this. You can find empowerment in yourself by walking away, by saying, this really hasn't been in my emotional best interest, right? Constantly pursuing this constantly leaves me feeling like I am unfulfilled, like I'm undesirable, that I'm unloved, right? Especially with the Three of Cups, like third-party energy, the jealousy coming out here. And you're just like, I have to change what I believe is true for me. Why am I so tied to a spiritual connection that must be mine, but this person repeatedly leaves me for other people, leaves me for other things. I'm never chosen, I'm never prioritized, right? That starts with a belief system within yourself that you think that you deserve to settle down with someone who has shown you time and time again they don't feel the same way. But you think that this is your end goal. This is a cry for help from your own ego and your own spirit that's saying there's a wound in you that says, I desire and vie for the affection of people who don't reciprocate. You don't have to be that way. You have control over that, right? You have control over that, and you have to fix that on your own. Virgo energy with the Hermit here, and 9 of Cups. Your emotional stability will never be founded in another person who, frankly, this person takes no, they want no part of being any sort of stable balance for you. This person doesn't. Their energy has been very much you're not my problem. Okay, that's so harsh. But they're not obligated. They're really not, and that is a hard pill to swallow. No one's obligated to be what you think that they should be for you. And so this person is just I'm not obligated. I don't owe you anything. You have to be able to come to terms with that and say, they don't owe me anything, but I owe me peace. I owe myself stability. 4 of Wands. Inner union. To talk about spiritual connections, you might have really deemed this person as a divine counterpart. And I'm not here to argue against it. Only you know what your connection is. Only you know what your connection is. But what if, for the time being, so that you can heal, so that you can process, so that you can be in a neutral place about this person, what if you just release the title? Okay? Really, the title, whatever you think it is, that is an ego terminology for you to stake ownership over this person. Okay? It's also a way for you to relinquish power to this person over yourself. It's not just a one-way street. It's not you're just trying to claim them and make them yours. You're also giving away your power. So what if for the time being, for your healing purpose, for you coming to acceptance, regardless of what this looks like, you just release the title and you just say, I am divine. I am divine. Regardless of what that looks like, or, regardless, I'm divine and I'm worthy of my own love and reciprocity and care and respect first. And it's not loving myself. It's not showing up for myself to pour myself out to other people who don't value that. I am doing the same thing that they're doing by putting myself in that situation. I'm doing it first. I'm doing it first. And I'm doing it repeatedly if I do it over and over and over again. And I'm upset that this person isn't making me feel better, but I'm also refusing to let myself feel better, right? This is ownership. And you saying, I have to be able to be stable for myself first. I'm not going to have spiritual stability with another person if I'm spiritually unstable. I have to have my own back. I have to be my own support. I have to build that firmness with me and the divine. First and foremost, I need to know my worth. I need to show up. I need to not accept less. I need to take ownership of my own life. I need to do that. Then you find your happiness with the sun. You are reborn. You're reborn. You realize, I'm not the person who needs this other person to fulfill me. I'm a person who fulfills my own need. I have freedom from others. I have freedom from others. I'm free. Okay? They can be free because I'm free. Really, it's you want this person to come in and be what you want them to be. But really, what you're just wanting is that freedom from this feeling and this attachment to the shadow part of this connection that you feel. You want freedom from that. And you think that looks like this person being what you need them to be. But really, that comes from you being what you need you to be. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to point fingers. I want to help you. I want to hug you. Okay? I want to hug you. Yeah. Okay. This was a lot. Okay. I'm going to see. Spirit, is there any other messages that you want, darling, to be aware of regarding this connection and this part of their life? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could give these messages. Really, they're hard. They're hard. I know they're harder to hear than they are to give, but I feel you. Okay, it's hard to have to say these things. Yeah. Okay. Anything that you want, darling, to be conscious and aware of with this connection and their spiritual journey? Knight of Wands. Spirit wants you to get excited about the potential of other possibilities, okay? The Hierophant. Taurus energy. 7 of Wands. 10 of Wands. 9 of Wands, King of Cups, the Star. The Tower on bottom. There's that tower I was talking about. Okay. Spirit wants you to get excited about the other possibilities for your stability. What if what you believe isn't necessarily true? I'm not here to, again, I am just a general tarot reader on YouTube. I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong. I'm just reading the energy. If it aligns with you, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's fine. Okay? You don't have to convince me that your story's different. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just reading the energy. Okay? If this aligns with you, then Spirit wants you to be willing to get excited about the possibility that there's something different and better up ahead. That you can move forward, that you can have freedom, that you can be as free as you think this person is. And to move forward and find more stability in that. And actually, this is a more grounded energy with your relationship with the divine, with you feeling whole and complete as a divine being yourself, individually, right? This is something that you've been very stubborn against. Very stubborn against. And that's why it feels so heavy. Because you've really pushed and pushed and pushed for some sort of spiritual, you're like, no. This is my person. This is my situation. This, like, we are going to be in union. We are going to be together. Everything's working out for us to come together. And it's just resistance and resistance and resistance to your own happiness. And it's piling up heavier and heavier and heavier. Okay? Spirit's like, it doesn't have to be this hard. If it's this hard, it's a sign that it's not really meant for you. It's not right now. Like, I don't want your life to be this hard. Learn the lesson so you can drop how heavy this has been on your soul and move forward, right? 9 of Wands, King of Cups. Don't give up on love. Like, you've given up on the possibility of there being healthy love anywhere else. And you're only tied to this, looking this one particular way. And Spirit's like, stop guarding, like, your heart is so guarded off from possibilities. And I want you to open up your heart and trust me. Like, I want you to trust yourself that you can actually find reciprocal love in a way that is healthy, that's easy, that's flowy. Okay? This is so that you can heal. Okay? Star and the Tower. You can heal from how hard this has been. This connection has been unstable at best. Okay? You're not stuck in a situation anymore where you are stuck to a person that is unstable and unhealthy and dangerous for you, dangerous for your soul, dangerous for your heart. You get to release that. You get to let go. You get to say, I realize. I didn't know what I was doing. Now I know, and now I can heal. Now I can move forward. Now I can find bliss in myself and freedom in myself. I get to do that, right? It's an opportunity that Spirit wants you to take so that you can heal. Page of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. And then look at that King of Pentacles. You align with ideal partner, someone who's stable and loving. Someone that it's easy. It's easy. It's easy to be with this person, okay? Someone who makes you feel like you're an easy choice. Because, honey, to someone you are. But that the first person that ever matters there is that you should be an easy choice for yourself. Choosing yourself and what's good for you should be easy for you. Okay? Giving your power up to anyone else based off what you think is a spiritual connection. Just be mindful. Meditate on it. Think about it. Entertain the idea. Either way, I feel like you've been doing this over and over and over again with this person, right? And it's gotten nowhere, right? And Spirit's like, you don't deserve to keep doing it this way. You deserve better, okay? I don't mean that in a harsh way against this person. They kind of have a point. They don't really owe anyone anything. That's the beautiful thing about love and true healthy connections is that it's an active choice. It's not an obligation. The second connections feel like only an obligation or like a spiritual duty. Where's the freedom? Where's the excitement in that? The most beautiful part of love is the choice to commit to it every day, right? And then to have that reciprocated, find that with someone who does the same with you. That's beautiful love. That's pure love. That's the good stuff, right? That's more impressionable than any spiritually challenging, emotionally challenging spiritual connection that you could ever imagine. Okay? Yeah, for sure. Okay? I'm sorry. I wish I could hug you. This energy is very intense. I am not going to get any other oracles here, I don't believe. Healing energy oracles. I'll get healing energy oracles for you, okay? There's literally no judgment here. I hope that you know that. I'm here for you. I understand. And I know that you can experience something better than this. You deserve to give yourself something better than this. Yeah. Okay, Spirit. What healing energy oracles do you want Darling to affirm over their life today? Harmony. I open myself to the divine being within me. I am the image of God, thus I have the power to bring light into my life. I turn any darkness in me into something beautiful. In the absence of resentment, anger, or doubt, I find harmony. Yeah. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. Transformation. I'm constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Courage. I'm stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the tests of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. And then on bottom we have balance. I find balance between each sphere of my life. I'm the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. All right, I'm going to leave this here. I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that it was validating. I hope that it's something that inspires you to really love and honor yourself today and tomorrow and for the rest of the week, and to choose you time and time again. And I just want you to know that I am so proud of you if you stayed this long and you were open to this message. I'm so proud of you for being willing to be so self-aware. Okay, that takes a very strong person. You are not weak. You're very strong. Even your dedication to this situation is proof of your strength. You can use that strength in a way that really unbinds you from unhealthy situations if you so choose, okay? I'm proud of you. I love you. I see you. Through and through. I do. Tomorrow is What's Good Wednesday. We're going to see what good things are coming in for you. Lately, it just seems like it's been more of like a personal, like spiritual thing. So maybe that would be good for you. Maybe you need to see what sort of good things can come up as you sort of release, your binding to this situation. I hope to see you then. I really do. Because I would love to see some good things coming up for you. Some good opportunities coming up for you. But if not, I totally understand too. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, or a fantastic life. I love you. I love you so much. Okay, take care and ta-ta!